Your friendly, unabashed cup cutter. I slice through the turf like warm butter, planting dreams in the grass, one putt under. Your friendly, unabashed cup cutter.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's me, your friendly Unabashed cup cutter. Well, you see it. I'm a single golfer this week for this episode. And unfortunately, you just got to do what you got to do. Sometimes you're in the mood to golf and your friends can't join you. Just got to do it. So here I am in Tink in my 701 Volkswagen bus to talk about what's happened the past week. So you guys know the drill. I like to talk about some news, maybe some local news sometimes. We're going to talk about some events in the area. With that, again, if you have any tournaments or events that are happening in the Tampa Bay area, please forward them to me. You guys know how to reach me. If not, you can do it on Facebook or any of the social other medias, and even leave a comment on YouTube and so forth. So please send me those tournaments and events so I can share that with the whole community so they can catch that and help you guys out with your organization. So again, that's going to be events in the area. I'm not going to talk much about courses played. This past 3 weeks, man, I've been playing at Tampa Palms. I mean, why not, right? Free golf at one of the best golf courses in the area. Not just because I work there. I'm just saying, those have played, no. Ask your fuck a question. I was asked this like 2 times this week about pin placements. I did like a short video a while ago about it, but why not? Let's dive back into it. Maybe clarify a little couple more things just because I was asked twice this past week. Also, can't have an episode without your fuck tip of the week, golfing fuck tip. So we will talk about that, and of course, some future episodes and interviews that we're having, and we'll close out the episode. So without further ado, let's just get this party started. News: if you lived under a rock, or maybe if you just don't watch golf, this past week, obviously the Internet Invitational, obviously with some sad news with Cody with Beef passing away. But that really does suck. But what better way with the Internet Invitational? The fact that his team won with Dalkey, Francis Ellis, and of course with Beef. And I'm sure you've guys seen the videos of when he was asked, what would you do with the money if you won? He'd donate some and pay off his parents' house. Amazing. And the fact that they ended up winning. It's a shame, again, that he passed away. I believe it was the end of October, like October 26th or 27th or so. But yeah, those are the winners for those guys. Obviously, you guys know. But the two that I want to talk about is the cheating, right? The some of the shit that Paige said. Initially, one of the things she said was, obviously, you don't play a lot of, competitive golf. I think she said that to Francis. Whatever, man. And then the fact that she was caught stomping down on the grass. Obviously, maybe she doesn't play a lot of competitive golf. I don't know. I don't know what to say about it. You guys can leave a comment on there what your thoughts on with her about. I mean, it is for a lot of money. You are playing by the rules. And if she claims that she has played competitive golf before, I don't know. Whatever. And then we got Melusi Tagasala with the whole slope thing. Again. I mean, it's so hard that he could easily press it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he could easily. I know, like on the rangefinder I have on the Callaway. I think it's a Callaway. You have that little slope button on the side, and I don't know. It is what it is. I'm not saying that I cheat on the golf course. I'd never do that. I mean, a 78's a 78 when you golf by yourself. You know what I'm saying? No, so whatever. Leave a comment if you guys like to what you guys think about it. But yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. I mean, I really didn't watch every episode. You guys might have, but for me, it's like the World Series. I'm not going to watch it till the very end. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's going to be obviously drama, in which it was great golf publicity all around. I mean, the most thing watched, talked about, and so forth. And I don't know if the PGA and the Live Tour needs to piggyback on their thing, but I don't know, I'm just not a big fan of like the drama and the shit. I mean, it is good entertainment, but I mean, I just watched the last episode and I thought it was pretty rad. I thought it was pretty cool. Again, sucks again. Prayers and and thoughts go to the family for Beef, for Cody. But yeah, it's awesome that he freaking won. I mean, anybody can win. I mean, I could win. No, I don't know. I doubt it. All right. Let's move on to events in the area. I said it multiple times. Please, for me to help you guys out. I know it's a slow and growing podcast. You know, I'm on audio and video only. I'm on audio and video. But again, if you have a tournament in the area, please send them to me. So then, if you'd like for me to announce it on the podcast. So without further ado, I do have quite a bit because I am reading these all by myself. So as of today, which I believe is the 16th, when this episode comes out, let's talk about the Gary and Donna Koch Charity Golf Scramble. That's going to be on the 6th of December at Tampa Bay Golf and Country Club. Then we have the Toys for Tots at Heritage Isle. That's going to be on the 6th of December. Don't have a flyer for that one yet, but obviously, you know, we can go right here on the website and sign up. It's an awesome event. You have the 3rd annual Soft Golf Classic at Carrollwood Country Club. That's on the 8th of December. Again, that's the 3rd annual. And SOF is for Special Operations Warrior Foundation. Basically, your operators, your door kickers, like special ops guys, you know, basically. So it's their foundation. That's going to be, again, at the Carrollwood Country Club on the 8th of December. You have the annual Palm Harbor Chamber of Commerce Golf Tournament at Innisbrook Island Course, 22nd of December. And then we also have the 2nd annual Bradley Link Memorial Tournament at the Plantation. That's on the 24th of January. That's for a master deputy for Lake County Sheriff's Department. So again, that's going to be at the Plantation on the 24th of January. And then a little bit further down the road from there, down in time, is the next, or NXXT Golf Pro-Am. That's at the Aliqua, je le sais quoi. Aliqua, I better be sounding that right. I'm not that retarded. Aliqua Country Club on the 8th of December. So helping those guys out at that track. So quite a few events. I know this is coming out today, but I'm excited for tomorrow, the 17th, playing at the Cotera Golf Classic, or inaugural golf event there at my home track, Tampa Palms. I'm so excited for that. That's the one thing I do love. Man, I live a mile and a quarter or so from the golf course. So it's not just the fact that it doesn't take me very long to get to work, you know, to cut the cups and do whatever I need to do at the golf course. But like, for example, this morning, family was still asleep. I just cruised over in Tink, grabbed my 8-iron, my wedge, and what else did I grab? No, and my putter, but I didn't even use my putter. Come on. With the simulators there, the rangefinders and all that stuff in the practice area, I spent an hour and a half there this morning. It was awesome. Yeah, those are going to be my Sunday mornings from now on. So anyway, that event's happening tomorrow, but I'm so excited to play there. And I'm not going to talk much about courses played because, again, I've played at Tampa Palms the past 3 weeks. I'm anxious to get out and go to other golf courses to play with the guys. It's just that with the schedule now, and I mean, for those that don't know, doing a podcast, if it's audio only, I think it's a little bit easier. But with the audio and video, it's a pain in the ass. It's a pain in the ass. And it's not just with the video and editing that part. I mean, I do the research. You know, I'm already have interviews planned out in the future and getting those questions and their background figured out and so forth. So yeah, it's crazy on how it's just been going. So I've only been able to play on Wednesdays at the track I work at, but I know here pretty soon, which I'm very excited for, on December 1st, the boys and I, we're playing at McDill on Monday the 1st. And what's great about that track, especially on a Monday morning, it is dead. And we're able to do like a 4v4 scramble match play. Yeah, that's going to be on December 1st, and I'm so excited for that. Those guys are really cool, and whenever somebody comes through, they're behind us, we will let them pass, obviously, and if we need to split up, we will, but we've done it quite a few times where it is dead. I don't know if I should be saying this, because hopefully no other veteran's going to go out there and play on a Monday morning and row 8-on-8. I don't know, we could do a little tournament, I'm just saying, but it's so excited. 4v4 scramble match play, yeah, it's going to be awesome. That's on our own thing, so I'm excited to play there, just because I don't want to say I'm getting tired of playing at Tampa Palms. I should never say that. But I'm so used to playing every week at other golf courses, and playing at the same track over and over again. It's like, yep, I've done this. So I don't know. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. All right, so we're going to go now, transition over to your fuck question of the week, I guess. I know I made a little video about pin placement and where I cut the cups, but this past week, it's like, Dave, how do you know where to decide to really put it, left or right? I mean, you're really just putting it anywhere? So again, the thing that I guess, I don't know if golfers just don't know. They don't pay attention to if it's front, middle, or back. You know, a lot of golf courses, they'll either tell you what the pin position is, and they'll have it like on Tampa Palms, we have it like on the little display where the GPS should be. I don't know why we don't have GPSs or the screens, but anyway, so it shows you like the pin placement, and they'll tell you. Usually, the starter or somebody in the card will tell you what the pin position is going to be for that day. So that's where, at that particular track, some places they don't tell you, but you have to know the color of the flag. So again, just because I worked at Heritage Owl, it's red, yellow, blue, front, middle, back, and the flags rotate that way. So with that being said, depending on the zone or where it's going to be at, Temple Palms we do 1, 2, 3, and that rotates between each hole. So it's not always going to be 1, 2, 3 for the front, middle, back. It could be 2, 3, 1, just whatever it may be. So you really need to know your pin positioning for the day on the track. So let's say tomorrow is pin position 2. So pin position 2, again, let's just say, for example, I'll put a little picture right here of a green. Let's just say zones 1, 2, 3, right? We're going to see 1, 2, 3. Let's say it's pin position 1 for that particular hole. It's going to be in the front. Now in the front, there could be a slope. There could be a bunch of previous holes. There could be or plugs, whatever. Or there could be maybe some weeds. So within zone 1 is where I'm going to put the pin. And for my track, I get to decide where it's all going to be. So you know how the greens on some tracks, and even like at Temple Palms, they're huge, some of these greens. So that's where I will, again, from anywhere in that zone, I can go as far left as I want, of course, far right as I want. But the key knowing is like if there's a slope in that zone or if there's plugs in that area. And you got to realize, too, is like if we keep putting the pin placement in the same spot in that zone, think about that. Everybody's walking on there. Everybody's putting there. So that area of that green is going to get worn out. With that said, it sucks on certain holes. You're limited to where you're going to put that pin, right? So, example, I'll just say it because I'm working there now. Tampa Palms, hole 13, zone 2 is in the middle. Now, on Tampa Palms, and I think I have a picture of it. Maybe I'll take one today. So front, it's 1, 2, 3, or whatever it is. 3's in the middle. Sorry, 2's in the middle, right? That slope is aggressive. All of zone 2 is aggressive slope. Where am I going to put it? I can't put it all the way to the top of zone 2 because it's so steep, right? And again, as a golfer, I'm not going to do that to you guys. So I have to put it on the very bottom part of that slope to where now it's creeping into zone 1, but I don't want to put it in zone 1. So that's gray area. Well, I will put it in that front part of 2 of that zone. So again, on hole 13, it's a big slope. So I'm trying to put it anywhere on that ridge, on that where it starts to flatten out. Again, I get to dictate where it is, but it's in that zone of the day. Tampa Palms, it's 1, 2, 3. At Heritage Owl, it's red, yellow, blue. So make sure, again, you folks know where it's at. But there's your answer. You know, I'm going to put it in that particular zone wherever I want, and I do really try to avoid previous plugs. If there's a weed there, which at Temple Palms, we hardly got any weeds on our greens. And then, or slope. You know, I'll take all that in consideration before I put a plug. Before I put a pin. So, yeah, thanks for, God, I can't remember his name. He was a member at Temple Palms. That's terrible. I'm starting to learn all the members' names. Or maybe they're learning mine to cuss me out. I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, if you got a question, please leave a comment. Message me on Facebook or leave a comment on any of the podcast platforms, video or audio, and I'll be sure to answer your questions. It doesn't have to be with cup cutting either. If it's about the golf course in general, I pretty much have a good idea. If not, if I don't know the answer, I'll get right back with you and I'll let you know. That's proper way to how to answer. You don't just say, I don't know. I don't know. Sorry, unfortunately, I'm not aware of that information, but I'll get back to you within a certain period of time. So again, leave a comment. All right, your fuck tip of the week. Last week I talked about try not to lean on your pins. I mean, I was doing it, trying not to lean on your putter. Because we are fixing our divots, right? Hope so. Our ball marks. I hope you are. Or, if you leave your leaning on your putter, you're still indenting it. And you don't realize that you're denting it. You just leave that indentation there. I would say same thing with the pin. If you can with your pin, don't try to okay, guys, what's going on? Bam, and just slam it down or just put it down. You're going to leave an indentation in that green. So either just rest it on your foot or just lay it on the ground. One of the two. So that's your fuck tip of the week. Not an exciting tip, but just something that I just see, being out there when I'm cutting cups and when I'm seeing golfers. All right. So yeah. We're just gonna wrap this up. We're pretty close. I'm just excited for some future episodes. That's what we'll talk about. Real quick, future episodes. Line up. So coming out this week, this next week is that interview that I did with Greg Spadaccini. He owns the Heights Country Club. That's over on North Florida Avenue. Awesome venue, 24/7, semi-private, indoors, ping pong, pool table, lounge area, putting area. It's just awesome. So his full interview is coming out here this week. I also had interviewed, some of you may have seen little hints, that I saw Casey McDonald over at the Cave. I finally got to see him. He wanted to give me a lesson. I have never had a lesson yet. I still want to be a virgin, but he did give me like a 2-minute drill, a 2-minute tweak. And he did capture that, and I'm very excited for his interview to be aired. That's going to come out like the first week of December or maybe Thanksgiving week. One of the two. His episode will come out soon. So again, Casey, don't worry, bud. Yours is coming out. I'm also going to be interviewing Travis Stevens. Travis Stevens is the one-man show for the Bay Area Golf Society, or BAGS. He's a golf league that he has. I'm going to be interviewing him here pretty soon, so I'm excited for his episode to come out eventually. And another one is the Salty Golfer. I don't know if you guys know what the Salty Golfer is. They're based out of South Carolina. It's like a clothing apparel for golf. What's awesome about Salty, or Wes, he has a golf. I'm sorry. A Volkswagen like mine. I think his is a 72. I don't see the rear end. That's how you can tell with the 71 and 72 little Volkswagen information there is a trivia, is that from 68 to 72, there were low lights in the front where your turn signals are. And then from 73 up, those low lights turn to those big ugly ass squares of turn signals next to the grills. So I think his is a 72. But to know that for sure, you look in the back and your taillights will be different. So in 72, it turns into these big old Yankee square rectangular looking taillights. Where in my bus in 71 and a little bit older, they're the old school, like from split windows from like the 60s taillights. Little trivia there. So anyway, I'm excited to interview Salty just because he has a Volkswagen. He incorporates those Volkswagens in his apparel. And so I'm excited to interview him. It's going to be a good interview. That's it. I mean, it's busy. It's crazy. I feel like I'm working for the government and not getting paid. Well, I think they just passed it. But you know what I'm saying? It's like I'm just doing this out of passion. I love that I get to travel my bus. I love more so I get to travel on my bus to golf courses and interview people, that I get to go to golf courses and talk with my boys, my co-hosts, my fuckers to talk about golf. I just love it, and I just want you guys to enjoy this journey. I mean, if I only last for another month, so be it. If this becomes monetized, let's fucking go. But on the most part, I just love talking golf, having you guys involved in my world of just having a good time and enjoying friends and being out on the golf course. And it's try to enjoy that guilt-free, hit a golf ball, get mad, get sad, get happy, keep sucking at it, get better at it, that whole thing. So, that's why I do it. And I just want to say thank you guys. I really hope you guys enjoy these episodes. If you guys have any ideas and you want me to incorporate, I would love to hear it. Please leave a comment or message me. And I hope to keep doing this more, and I hope you guys come on back and have a good time with me. So without further ado, I'm going to get back inside and get this day started. So you guys have a wonderful day, fabulous day, and this has been your friendly unabashed cup cutter.
Your friendly unabashed cup cutter. I slice